Hey everybody, how's it going? Becky here. So I have officially joined the dark side when it comes to playing the No Spell Smite Cleric build. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I recommend setting the build up in the most budget-friendly way possible. So going over the perks, we're taking Blunt Weapon Mastery, Perseverance, Protection from Evil, and Faithfulness. For these skills, we're going to be taking Judgement and Smite. Typically, this build does not run Judgement, and instead runs Divine Protection, which gives an additional 30% physical damage reduction for 4 seconds. But since we're running a budget build here, and have a low physical damage reduction to start with, I'm going to be running Judgement instead, since it pairs nicely with Faithfulness, which gives you a 15% divine magical damage bonus and an extra slow on your target. And of course, Faithfulness also applies to your Smite skill, so you're going to be dealing additional magic damage when you're hitting your targets with melee and applying this slow from Faithfulness. Once you get into melee distance and pop your Smite, Faithfulness is going to make it so that they really just can't escape from you, and you're going to be doing a crazy amount of damage. For our gear, I'm going to go ahead and put up the price that I paid for each item now, as well as the total amount of gold spent, so that you guys can get an idea of the minimum amount of gold that I would recommend putting into the build in order for you to still see results and still feel like you can win fights. As for the stats we're going to want to be looking for, it's going to be a mixture of some common but strong attributes. So in order of importance here, we have agility and movement speed up first. This is the strongest thing that you can possibly stack in any type of build, so it's no surprise that it's important here as well. It's vital to have high movement speed in this build, since we are a bit squishier than we'd like to be, especially since we're not running Divine Protection. For our agility items, we take these blue Lightfoot boots with +2 agility, which you can actually find on the marketplace for pretty cheap very often. We also take these blue loose trousers, which have 4 base agility, and this is very often going to be the most expensive part of the kit, other than maybe the cape sometimes. We also have the blue rings of quickness and the blue fox pendant, as well as the chapelle du fer, or even more agility. So by the time we build all of that, we're at 29 agility and 310 movement speed. For the movement speed that we're actually targeting, I would say anything less than 305 is going to be kind of unplayable, and 310 to 315 is really what you're going to want to shoot for, but 310 seems realistic on a budget. Next up, in order to make our Judgement actually hurt, we have to stack as much true magical damage as we possibly can. However, this is where items get the priciest, and you'll see here that on my rings of quickness, I don't have true magical damage because they are just insane in price. But we do get it in other places, like on this Mercurial cloak, on my fox pendant, and on my chapelle du fer. After we have our movement speed and damage taken care of, we want to start looking for items with max health, vigor, or max health bonus, so that when we do get into a melee fight, we have the best possible chance to out DPS our target and not die before we can output all of our smite DPS. The items that I usually look for max health in are the loose trousers, which is where the price increase comes in, but I find that it's very worth it. I always look for max health on my frock, and I've been taking these epic reinforced gloves for the 5 vigor, and they actually tend to be pretty cheap on the marketplace. After that, it's pretty much up to you on what you want to fill in stat wise. I like taking dexterity items so that I can potentially get more swings in when I'm fighting and get that much more DPS out of the build. So that's why you will see me running the Mercurial cloak for the base 2 dexterity, as well as the frock for the base 4 dexterity. For item specific stats, on our flanged mace, we're going to be looking for additional weapon damage, or if that's too expensive, you can also go with physical damage bonus or physical power, since that tends to be pretty cheap. And then on our magical staff, the magical damage bonus is super nice to have, but it can also get really expensive. So you can really just buy whatever you find that has a good price, as long as it's a blue magic staff. So guys, that's my quick little guide on this build. I wouldn't say it's overpowered, but it definitely is strong and it's fun to play. And I'd say the hard counters for this build are pretty much just the mirror matchup with another cleric or a landmine rogue, since we don't have divine protection to fall back on, and you're likely just not going to react quick enough to out DPS them with your smite. So guys, I'm going to play some clips that I got while playing this build, and stay tuned until the end because we do run into another Dark and Darker content creator and some shenanigans unfold. Please consider liking and subscribing if you took anything away from this guide, and I hope you guys enjoy. See you next time. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I saw this guy in the lobby. Oh shit, I was trying to trade judgments there. I just have to heal now. Doesn't sound like he's pushing though. Oh shit. Okay, now we're up a judgment. I think I can push. This guy has really bad spacing. Let's go. That judgment was clutch. That guy might have had me if he was just a little bit more aggressive, but I had more move speed than him, so couldn't really catch up. Yep, and there is the sauce. This guy had some crazy stuff.
You, Mr. Cleric, man.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Feel me. Know your tactics, buddy. Get your judgment out of here. I missed the chicken for him, yo.
You're a little quick.
You are quick. Jesus, you're a little fast, boy, aren't you?
Alright, no judgment, let's do it.
Okay, I'm full committing. Full committing. Not
Uh-oh,
full
no
committing.
smite.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, now I'm gonna run away. I'm gonna shut this door. Yeah, I did, bro. Yes, I did.
I'll give you that. I will give you that. I gotta get full HP, man. That didn't shit for you, cause you got the duration harmful effects bullshit. They're
That's
like
true.
3 damage.
That is true. Oh man. Thank you, Mr. Drew. GG. Thank you for the juice.
Hey, were you looking for that other? Oh, there he is.
There he is, bro. There he is.
Hey, don't even listen to it, bro. I didn't kill that guy. Yo, it's him. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm not gonna fight you. It's not me. I promise you.
Dude, I
did
wanna
fight
fight you.
What? But don't team on me, bro.
I kind of feel bad, but not actually because rogues are. You just can't trust a rogue. Oh, I think it's another Timmy. I gotta do it though. I'm sorry, little one. I'm not friendly. I honestly might be faster than you, bro. Bro, that's just unfair. Oh my god, it was Firebox.
Jesus, they're still fighting? So, I'm not that surprised that Rogue is the one that got me. It's fine. It is what it is. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. Cheap kit, I can replace that easy. It's fine. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just glad I got the cleric. I'm just glad we got the cleric. Get that guy out of here.